Hey everybody, Dave Hawkins here again with left hand accompaniment training. This time we're going to do chords in a 3/4 time signature like we did on Amazing Grace, but we're going to add something new, and that's arpeggios. Okay, and it's going to be in Silent Night. I'm going to play through it and you'll see how it goes, and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, so what we're doing is we're playing in the key of C, and our melody is here, and the rule is to play the accompaniment chord as high as we can without bumping into the melody. So I think it sounds better than doing, see, this chord sounds kind of growly, right? So I'm doing my bass note here, and this would sound okay, but it's still a bit growly for me, so I like this better. Okay, and what you do to practice this is just this, over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And like in previous lessons, I've said you just do it over and over again till you're sick and tired of it, okay? You keep the pedal down. See how the sustain works, the sustain pedal? Okay, and then when you change chords, you go up, down with your pedal. Okay, so instead of just doing a chord on both iterations of that G7th, I could have done that, but it adds a little bit of variety to go. All that is a G jumping up to the F. Notice I'm not doing, why? Because it's too low, it's too growly. The chord is too growly down there. When you're in the low registers of the piano, you want to separate the notes of the harmony by a much wider space, okay? So we're going all the way, jumping all the way to the F, and we get our harmony there. That's a G7th all by itself. Now we can make the harmony close because it's higher. It's up close to middle C, okay? That's all we're doing. Again, practice this left hand passage over and over again. Notice the fingering I'm using. It doesn't matter what fingers you use, whatever's comfortable. I like the index finger, thumb, come over with the index finger. And then I follow up with a 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're back to the normal 1, 2, 3 pattern. Now we're going to change chords again to the F, and we're going to go up, down with the pedal. Now, what chord do I select there? Well, I probably should select this one. It sounds better, doesn't it? Which one sounds better to you? Or this one? I like this one better because it's got that high tenor, right? Okay. melody note, but I still want to play the high inversion of C. Okay, and we could have gone, backing up a little bit, we could have gone. I don't really like that though. I like, let's see. There we go. Now this is called a 10th. F, C, A. You're skipping every other note in the harmony. The straight harmony would be F, A, C. Well, you're skipping A and going here because you're in the lower registers. You don't want it to sound growly, right? And then the next note in the harmony would be F, but you need an A, so you skip again. It's a real interesting way to achieve harmony in the low registers. It's called the 10th, and sometimes it's a roll called the 10th roll, because a lot of pianists can't reach a full 10th. Now, one of my students can. He's got big hands, but see how good that sounds? And if you make it into an arpeggio, you can be part of the accompaniment. And then here we go. We're just going to repeat now. Notice what I did there, and that's just for variety, is all I did right there. And I pivoted the bass between the C and the G, so. Then back to the normal 1, 2, 3 bass. Now, watch this. Beautiful little ending there. What did I do? I just took a thirds harmony, thirds 6 harmony, which I'll talk about in another lesson. But a triad, the C triad is C, E, G, but you don't have to do it in that order. You can do it with different orders and different arrangements. So what I'm choosing to do is skip one note in the triad on separate hands, and then walk up to the next note in the triad. There's the next note in the triad. Now what's the next note in the triad? It's right there. Put together quickly. Now that's something you could practice over and over again. It's a pattern that I use all throughout my hymn playing again. I do it down low sometimes to end a song and go way on up. You can do it in any key. It's just really beautiful, and I use it a lot. So that's it. C, G, and then you just move up one note in the triad. So you have to know what the triad is. It's C, E, G. One note up, again, one note up in the triad, one note up in the triad, one note up in the triad, okay? And it ends Silent Night. Really nice. Okay, have a great day.